or whatever. So we'll just have to see. Okay, why don't you fetch the stream link and like post it in your part?
Yeah, it'll take me like 2 seconds.
Okay.
YouTube fucking load. I want to change the stream name. It's not DOU West anymore.
I'll go fuck. Steal US in my heart. Listen. Forgot Bagel. This guy.
Bro was cheerleader.
It's the goat.
We'll know when the game starts by the live chat.
Still trying to get it set up. Delay fucks everything up, low key. But we have to have it, so it's whatever. Hold on. Okay. The audio should be fixed now. It's gonna be kind of fucked before, but it should be fine now. Okay, we're gonna go live. But it's 2 minutes in the past, so bear that in mind. Okay. What's up, everybody? We're going to be casting 2 games of SCL today. The first one, there's 2 at the same time. I don't know which one's going to go first. Sporific versus King of Mars, otherwise known as Gavin Michaels, and then Bagel versus Sempra. Should be 2 good games. I think it's both. I think both games are like a 1-0 player versus an 0-1 player. However, it's still very early on. Records are not really like obviously true one of these records are going to be like either like one of 2 things, right? So, um, but definitely there's a bit of like a favorite player in both of these games, I'd say, because 2 of these players performed just a bit better last week. But yeah, it should be fun. Um, and yeah, hope you enjoy. Let's see, okay, and also I'm joined by Sister and Big Warrior and AB Jello, so the title's not accurate at all. Just like ignore that.
Whoa!
Okay,
Stream title LARPing.
am I even streaming the right window? Okay, yeah, so huge.
For some reason, Big Warrior has entered a random battle against Space Marine 9 on the tour server.
That's actually Kingler.
What?
It's one of my teammates.
Why are you on the tour server?
One of my teammates for LCPL's playing soon, so. Why not? I wish this King Gambit was Defiant.
I can't believe these guys scheduled for the same time, bro. Can we like not do that? Or maybe do that, but make sure I can stream it. Well, I guess while we're waiting, might as well like pull up the last week's replays. Um, let's see.
Hello has refused to join the call.
What a hair.
Bro lied to us earlier.
He's probably just busy, bro. But yeah, King of Ours had an unfortunate game last week against Bagel. He brought Spectre, and it went off. And probably one of like the most like It's probably the most solid sweep I've ever seen in like a DOU game, at least at this level. The Spectre just like completely went off. It took like 5 KOs or something. Um, Gen 9 random battle started between King of Hearts and Spirit. Hello?
Oh,
Alright, so I guess we're playing this first.
interesting.
So we have a Raichu lead versus a Cyclozar lead. Um, and this is like the worst format of all time because it's random. Yeah, crust.
What is going on? Free randubs.
Let's play the real match. All Sporific wins the random battle in high capacity fashion. Don't ask me what that means. Okay, so we have the game. So, okay, this is interesting. We have Snow plus Tinglu plus it's literally like whatever the hell this is. Tinglu anti
Aragon.
Pow, Dragonite, and then Snow for some reason against an interesting rain team that has zero speed control. Both of these teams, no speed control. But
You made
interesting there.
Pelipper.
I guess
It
Pelipper
could be
counts, yeah.
Fortnite too.
Um,
Oh,
but this is interesting, right?
that rain team definitely has a tailwind at a trick room.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I'm just hating. No prankster tailwinds for me. But yeah, I think on preview here, our Caledon looks kind of tough um, for King of Mars to deal with here. Although he does have a few things to deal with it, like Sacred Sword from Pal, probably Earth Power from Kyurem, potentially Stopping Tantrum from Dragonite,
If
and then
King of
Tinglu doesn't count.
Mars
Um,
catches the rain out of position, he can just stomp it because there's no ice resist outside of
yeah,
Janpao.
well, yeah, Pal doesn't really resist anything. Um,
If it's Terra Steel,
I don't really like how this looks for Sporific at all, to be perfectly honest.
I think it's okay because the
I think
Pal on his side gets a lot of pressure offensively. Um, and then I think our Caledon is also like pretty solid here as well. Um, like I'm just not a fan of King of Mars' team. I don't think this is a very good six, to be honest with you. All right, we see Tinglu Dragonite into our Caledon Wellspring. Um, Tinglu lead here, probably want to set rocks, which does in fact make Pal half a Pokemon once it loses its dash. But Wellspring here can threaten the Tinglu, and our Caledon is kind of just here because why not, I guess. Not exactly the greatest position for our Caledon. I would probably like switch that out. Potentially into like a Pelipper, try to like bonk the Tinglu with an Ivy Cudgel. Uh,
I don't know about you, but I just outrage with Unite if he has it.
yeah, he could do that. Um, Not a whole lot pressuring D-Knight here, unless Sporific decides to like launch a Draco into the Dragonite. But with Tinglu on the field, it probably lives. Uh, these are some interesting
The
teams. Okay,
both
we see a
players
spiky
having
field here, and a body press that does 20%,
their own Zapdos.
and the outrage crits the Arcalodon. Crits, so the game is basically over on turn one.
yeah, that's
Okay,
huge.
Goodbye.
Like,
Pal comes in
Can't
here.
really explain that spiky shield,
Ogre
but
here, there's a
sure.
chance, but if D Knight has the right Terra, you're just done.
The Spiky Shield's probably attempting to cover
D-Knight
for
should
like
be
an
Terra
aerial
normal.
race or something like that.
Yeah.
So Pow just put on pressure here. However, with the rocks already up, that's kind of ass. But Dragonite can't Terra. The Dragonite's basically a dead mon now. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Basically trading 1-for-1 with that
You
Arcalon.
can't Terra once you're locked in Outrage.
Yeah. Alright, we see an Ivy Cudgel. That's going to do a lot of damage. Tinglu will get a Ruination off. It's kind of not bad. I want to apologize to the viewers for forgetting the fact that the Dragonite was basically dead. So the Outrage on crit on turn 1 is like, it's not ideal to lose Arcalon here, but this position's not bad for Sporific. I think
Sporific has to find a way to eliminate the Entei into the late game, because if Sporific does that, Iron Hands will absolutely go to town on the rest of the team.
yeah. I think if you're King of Mars, you'll probably go out into Ninetales. It should be able to live whatever instead of Veil here, which could be nice. And then offensively, Kyurem looks pretty good late game. It could be AV, it could be Specs, or any other sets, but most likely AV or Specs. It does look pretty decent offensively here. The one thing you do have to worry about is the Pelipper can switch in and get rid of the rain. Another option here is to go out into like Entei for like Eastby on the Ogre Pond. With Pow on the field, it probably kills, but then there's also Frigoraph in the back. Kyurem is probably
Is there
also
a
like a
reason to keep
decent switch
team?
in, or can switch in Pow here as well. Honestly, I'd probably go Pow. You can like threaten the Pow. Okay, he goes Entei.
Oh,
So this is interesting. This kind of forces a little bit of like a 50-50 here. Between like the Frigoraph switching in with the Entei targets. The Entei can also Terra here. However, the Ogre Pond has the ability to
I
basically like bonk it a little bit. So
They just ignore
I don't
the Tinglu.
I don't agree with that play at all.
yeah, I think if you're
Entei is not threatening a KO on this POW at all, unless you switch in your own POW and Terra.
no, Pow isn't
At
affected by
least not
opposing
before it
Pow,
can.
so that's not an option. Um,
Right.
I think if you're Sporific here, you probably just go out into Frigoraph. You can either knock out the Tinglu or the Entei. Probably target the Entei, but yeah, there's the Frigoraph. Pow switches in. Um, Ivy Cudgel comes out and knocks out the Entei. Yeah, I don't really know what he was doing with that Entei switch in.
The
Entei
crit
goes down.
definitely did not matter there.
That crit mattered.
So true.
No, it did not. Not with a POW on the field.
Oh, yeah, sure.
All right, so let's see. We'll get the Kyurem switch in. It does threaten a little bit here, but its position is a little awkward. You lost your Entei right. There isn't a whole lot to damage the hands. The hands, as Shister mentioned earlier, gets a lot of pressure like from here on out. But you do have like the advantage here with this board position, right? You could probably take a KO this turn. Ogre Pond can either like Spiky Shield, block the spinner, or the crash or whatever. But we just see a follow me. The Ice School Crash is going to knock out the Ogre Pond. And Blizzard's going to miss. That's a little bit unfortunate. But that wasn't going to kill, most likely. Throat Spray is going to break the POW sash. And Hands comes in here relatively unthreatened. The Blizzard miss means we don't really get any idea of like what the Kyurem set here is.
No
A
Trick
single
Room's
target Blizzard
interesting.
really would have hurt. That's kind of a tough miss, but like you clicked Blizzard outside snow. Like what are you going to expect? Um,
If that was a Specs Kyurem, that might have even KO'd.
yeah, maybe. Um, I'd say probably not. Frigorap's like a pretty bulky mon, but it definitely would have done a lot. So that's a tough miss. But that kind of makes up for the crit earlier, I think, to be honest, on the Arcalon. Um, Fans is like pretty safe here, I think. Okay, we see a fake out, probably just fake out plus Trick Room, as long as he dodges a flinch here. So yeah, Trick Room's going to go up, and I don't see how King of Mars stops the Siren Hands from just like clicking Drain Punch into the rest of the team. Frigoraph's also pretty good offensively with
This game
Hyper
is
Voice.
so over.
Yeah, I think this is pretty over.
Kyurem has to live whatever comes out this turn and has to freeze
Yeah.
hands. Ninetales can switch in and get the snow up, but nah, he just goes down. Ugh. This game was a bit of a wash. I really don't like the team that Kimo Mars has, and I don't think it was piloted all that great. But that Entei switch
Yeah.
in into an ogre pawn that clearly
Yeah, because you didn't have
sped it.
any pressure there with these because the Furgraf switching was completely free, right? Um, I think on that turn you probably had to go like Ninetales or something, to be honest, or Huram earlier.
Ninetales to force the developer to come in and take a round of rocks, or even freeze dry the ogre pawn if he had it.
We do see a Terra
No
Poison here.
idea if he had
Furgraf
it.
lived. Another hyper voice off, and that's going to pretty much be game. Let's see the GG come out here. So Sporific's going to move on to 2-0. Pretty impressive play for so far for the first 2 weeks. Last week had a pretty nice win after like going down early, and this game as well went down early on turn one. However, like the position was really like not that bad ever. Pretty solid win for Sporific here. Just like executed well. Put on a lot of pressure with like
Crit turn one hurt, but
Spring plus
he
Pal.
played through it.
Yeah,
Honestly, turn one kind of hurt, but Arcaladon didn't need to do too much into this matchup. If it had Flash Cannon, it could have made a lot of progress in this game, but I think Spur just played and said, okay, I'm gonna see if this can do a little bit early, but I'm not really trying to preserve it, is what that looked like.
yeah. No. Blizzard miss was a little bit unfortunate there. Sporific definitely would have had to like work a little bit harder for this win without that miss, right? Because he wouldn't have been able to set the trick room like he did. But I think like between like the Pelipper and like Pow in the back, I think he had this like pretty locked up regardless. I'm gonna go back to the position here. Um,
Yeah, you really don't want to be in a position where you have to go for a blind Blizzard.
yeah. Well, in this like matchup where like rain could be like set in, like that's kind of like was kind of a given, I'd say. Uh, just a little bit
Surprisingly,
unfortunate, but I
Pelican
think like even if that Blizzard
Kelly
connected, it
working
was
out.
probably fine. Like with the Pow sash broken, I think like um, Spurific definitely had outs. There really wasn't a way to damage the hands. Like this game was not really particularly close, to be honest. Um, I think
Yeah.
Spurific would have been fine even without that miss. Yeah, just pretty well played game from Spurific's end. I kind of just disagree with the team choice from like King of Mars for the first couple of weeks. The play has not been ideal. I think a little bit of a tough adjustment to
Yeah,
DOU
it kind of felt like he was
so far.
leaving stuff hanging just so he
Yeah,
could just get knocked out.
yeah.
Like the only time he didn't do that was when he absolutely had to do something. I think that
I gotta
shows
say
a
that this
certain
team
degree of
from
inexperience because I know they're like historically one of the best and better players, but that was
uh,
not a very strong snowing at all.
hasn't been active in DOU for ages and hasn't gotten to play in VGC tournaments for a year because of some things that happened on that end. This team that he brought does look a little reactionary to what happened last week because it's like really pushing some of the meta developments that happened right before this tour with King Lu and Snow being played with a fair bit. It's kind of a 2-2-2 team because King Lu and Entei certainly pair well together. How Knight is Pow Knight, and then we have the Snow duo there. I just don't think it was like the right kind of 2-2-2 to run
There's
because
no such thing as a right two two
three
two in
fighting
DOU.
weeks into an Iron Hand. There, kind of a VDC thing, I guess. Yeah. But I can see where this team was coming from in the builder because it does like it's trying a little too hard to follow metagame trends.
Yeah, that's a fair assessment. Um,
Where this next game is.
think the team from Sporific's actually like really interesting, to be honest. Like it's a little bit like we haven't really seen too many teams like this, but I think like for like a rain team right now, this is like honestly like pretty correct. Um, because you have like the trick room mode, right? For Graph's stocks have obviously been pretty like high this year. And you have like the Wellspring as well with like the POW. I'm kind of curious what like the Wellspring set was. Oh, it was Follow Me. I revealed that. Um, it's
Yeah,
not like nothing crazy here, but I think this is a really interesting team.
free
I think like
hand. Oh,
the nature of like King of Mars's team was such that like this Perfect's team didn't really get a chance to like really do what it like normally would have. I kind of just had to like click buttons here, but I think like the rain component with the Wellspring and like the Arcalodon is pretty interesting. Um,
yeah.
Also the POW here. POW is just like good
I
at
think
this
maybe
very end.
it's POW by itself has been rising so much lately. I think it's a little odd just how much Sporific's team is like correcting the Landorus matchup for the Arcalodon because having two water types and Shin POW for it is a little crazy.
I don't think so. I don't think so
But
because like the Wellspring plus POW is like a pretty good offensive duo here. And then like if you're running rain, like you're running two water types, like it's not that crazy. And like POW is like
well,
a
yeah,
kind of a fixture on rain, to be honest. At least it has been like
I
various points in the generation. Um,
do like the Iron Hands. I'll say personally that I use Iron Hands a lot with Wellspring when I'm putting in the builder, more so than the other fake out mons.
yeah, I'm just gonna like run a calc on Blizzard. Um,
Hmm.
so if that was 8B, that was probably doing like a round. I don't have no idea what the Ferrari spread was. They can vary a lot. But given it was Throat Spray, I'm anticipating it probably had a fair amount of special attack investment. Um, so single target Blizzard probably would have done about like 70% there. It was at 88, yeah. Where if that was specs though, like that one was gone. It's hard to know though, um, because there wasn't really a whole lot of information that was revealed. Um, we've seen more AV traditionally, but like I think either item is kind of valid on like the Mon, to be honest with you. Hard to know. A little bit unfortunate there, but I think like the team choice was just kind of questionable in my opinion. All right,
Well,
so Bagels versus Sempra. Who we got? Who we got? What's our predictions?
Definitely.
I'm saying Bagel.
I was thinking Sempra, honestly. Like his
I think this
team's
is like
run
a pretty
bad
close
last week.
game here. I can't just like last week I kind of like bolded Bagel because like he was playing King of Mars. King of Mars just didn't have much experience. I was like, okay, this is exactly the kind of player I'd expect Bagel to like play really well into, and he did. Um, However, Semper's played like a lot more of like DOU, um, and I think that like advantage for Bagel's like a little bit less, and I think Semper is like I think this is going to be a challenge for Bagel. I think I'm going to lead Sempra here, but I think like this is honestly a pretty close set. Um, I'm excited to see it whenever like we get the players on right. Um,
If Bagel locks in, he
Sempra's
wins.
online. We're just waiting for Bagel.
where the
If
fuck is Sempra then? Or is he just not in the lobby? Yeah, he's just not in the lobby.
Uh, yeah, yeah, that might be
I
the
forget
case.
you can be on Smog Tours and not be in the lobby, low key.
Everybody should be in the SCL room. TBH.
What do I have in the builder?
XQ, who's waiting for Bagel to finish this game so he can play in UU. Boy, oh boy. The coming game is a little more eventful than the one we just had.
Alright, fine, man. I'm bringing a very serious team.
I didn't have anything well. Is it? That's a Talkster City.
Pretty sure I won a game with this.
Yo, we got plus minus.
I remember this team.
It might be cooked, chat. It might be cooked.
It's kind of cooks.
I'm faster.
Oh shit, it lived.
We're gonna pretend that didn't happen.
Oh.
No, I'm not. We're gonna pretend that didn't happen.
Toxtricity undefeated. Let's go. Huge.
What are these? I haven't used a team from Smog Tours in so long for DOU.
Alright, play against Crabominable.
Delete this builder. Bro. Wait, I found the greatest team of all time.
That is a charge Iron Hands.
We got Driplim.
The
Oh, what was
crab.
this?
There it is.
Bro,
We got Driplim.
I'm disappointed in you. Says Kai Lloyd.
You don't get to be
Crabominable.
disappointed in me.
Continue, bro. Don't ask what happened when I brought it. Uh-oh. Holy shit.
It lived. It lived.
Lived. Uh-oh. Okay.
You fool.
Does he know?
You fool.
Does he know?
Do you know?
Like, Gouging Fire was slower than the Deoxys? I didn't check that before I clicked the button.
I didn't check that either.
Wait, uh, for those of you who are just joining us, if any, we are currently waiting on Bagel versus Sempra for SCL.
We're currently busy being terrible people.
Speak for yourself, buddy. Uh-oh.
Yeah, what now, shit nuts?
Yeah, what now, shit nuts?
Bye.
It's over. Give me my health back.
Thankfully, I have really viable Pokemon Crabominable here for me.
Wesley says hi.
Hi, Wesley.
Iron Hands dies to Crabominal Ice Hammer.
Okay, mission completed.
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Oh my god, it lived.
Fire Punch.
I'm set.
The crab lives! The crab lives!
It's Assault Vest, bro. Stop
The
hating.
crab will never die.
Here's how Aragon can still win.
I refuse. Drifblim's coming for you, bro.
How the hell did Hands live that? What the fuck? I should not have
Made
cost.
me very upset, I can't lie. Oh,
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Drifblim! Drifblim Gaming! Drifblim Sweep!
bro, where the fuck is the game, bro? I'm upset.
Good question.
Hold on.
I am also upset.
What a hater. Destiny Bond is wild. Okay. Hacks, BG, etc.
Bro lost to a Drifblim.
There's no way we're gonna be able to play a
I guess I
full
lost to
set
Toxtricity.
before fucking game starts.
Brooklyn Gaming, let's go.
A full set of the worst Pokemon you've ever seen.
Oh, you're not ready for this. You don't want the smoke.
Where's the funny team?
What's so funny about this is that like all of these like replays are automatically uploaded. Is it
We don't
smart
have to
tours?
worry about that. We don't have to worry about that.
What?
Yo, he's got the combustion! I was trying to build this button!
Yo, Little Chicken Gaming.
If we finish a screens match before this is before they get done,
My God. I did not check what the sets were on this team before I uploaded it. I'm upset.
who gave you this? This isn't yours.
No, it's
Who gave you
mine.
this team?
But like, it's been a very long time.
I'm gonna have to disappoint you, Arion.
Uh-oh.
Why did that do nothing? Oh no! I'm in danger. I'm in big danger.
All I need is this Sandsphere Storm to miss.
No hacks for you. This is actually terrifying. No, I gotta slow it down. I gotta slow it down. There's just no way.
So is that like I can still win this game?
I just realized that was faster. I didn't realize it before.
Boy, if Schuster would load flat picture into me. So disrespectful.
I can't believe you expected me to respect you.
That's crazy. Crit.
Whenever
No
you see
crit,
the
no
horse,
para,
6-0.
no hacks allowed. We as a society need to bring back screens as the truly the only
No, we don't.
honorable way to play the tier. Why are there 7 people in this game? There's 7 people watching us do this dumb shit.
Very competitive game, bro. What do you mean? What do you mean trolling? I don't believe in trolling. Alright, all that just to get crit by Ivy
Even
Cudgel.
surely. Surely not. Surely not.
Why did bro make that play?
Can you
Who
believe
does
it?
bro think he is?
I did? You believe I did that for the culture?
Or was not cooking. Is not cooking. Oh my.
What am I doing, bro?
I'll this out. Bro, what the fuck is the game?
Left to play out.
I'm actually malding.
Where is the game?
Alright, we're playing
We're
best of 5
so
now.
cooked. We're so cooked, bro. Wait. I would have any other. Wait. You know what? No, we're playing NetDex. Fuck you.
Okay.
Like
We're
RBY
carrying over the NetDex
1-0,
right now.
the greatest tier of all time. That will surely.
I got the Buzzwole. I got the Buzzwole. The
Well,
greatest team of all time.
oh, oh, oh.
I can't believe waiting for this game is going to destroy our friendship.
Oh fuck, it's not. I'm stupid. Okay.
Again.
Very
There's
serious gameplay.
just no way. Be the worst team I've ever used in this format. To be honest.
This hyper voice is critting. I don't know why I didn't just click Palm Mine on turn 1. Yep, I knew it was. I told you it was critting, bro. I told you it was critting. Why didn't you listen?
Bro thought I was gonna respect his game.
Eh,
Is he stupid? Does he know who I am?
Forgot what the Buzzwole set was.
Oh, the Buzzwole. Buzzwole is cultured.
think you know what that word means. Bro. Did this game literally just get like pushed back an hour or something? Yeah.
I don't know. I'm kind of scared at this point. Bro, you got the speed drop. I'm ending it all.
Skill issue.
Plus, they're
You
playing
got the
on
speed
main.
drop.
They're playing on main.
At this point,
Imagine.
Private
Seraph,
game.
Seraphs for Bagel.
What?
Yeah, Seraphs got switched in.
Ain't no way.
This game and everything.
There's no shot.
Bagel
Bruh.
lost the game.
Me when I don't draft a second doubles player.
He is a second doubles player. What are you talking
He
about?
does not count as a doubles player.
He topped on OST. What are you talking about, man?
Where'd it go?
That's not a stop.
They had one bad result.
There's no way.
Does
There's
not
no
make you a doubles
way.
player. What did my
Bro.
tab go?
Bro, I'm a doubles LC player.
Take that. The fuck?
You would I'm +1. He leaped. Oh no. Oh no.
You're cooked.
I don't think I have any HP left. I'm gonna be honest. Uh, hmm. The Earthquake is going to miss.
So true.
Yo, double bright powder. Let's go. Reveal second
said what?
Terra and second items. Let's go.
All right, so I guess we're going to see a different game between Seraphs and Sempra. So I think the prediction, obviously, here should be on the person who's actually like played the format more than like twice. Um, I'm being a little bit disrespectful, but I think
Deserved.
obviously here
I don't know. I'm
Sempra is
gonna
pretty
back
favored
Terrace
here.
here.
Let's see.
Focus on my screen. It's not over. It's not over, Era.
If you get a double protect, I will be upset.
Do it.
What else can I do?
Imagine last respect kills for last respects to win the game.
Or is a Basque Legion
All right,
check?
so prediction: Seraphs versus Sempra here. All right, here we have the game.
And we're in.
I'm assuming this is
Finally.
probably what Bagel would have loaded. Um, we have Lando Torn with just like backs Arcalodon. Pretty standard offensive-ish team here. Against like a kind of Deancy semi-room team here. It also has POW. Interesting team from Sempra here. Also got the Spectre. However, I think with like the Rilla here, this could also be like plot. It could also be something more offensive like Specs, like we saw last week from Bagel. But I think here with the Rillaboom, I'm leaning to and the rest of the team structure. I think it's most likely like plot or something. Although it's a little bit of a
Yes.
weird team for it to be on regardless.
Diancie.
Um,
Diancie's just so strange on this team.
I think it's the
I
Dancy's really good here, though, to be honest with you.
Ground
Aside from the
or
Arcalodon, which
It's
looks a little bit
definitely
tough
good here.
well, not
to
really a
deal with.
ground. Something for Trick Room. I mean,
It's tough if the Arcalodon has flash cannon. If there's no flash cannon,
Yeah,
I don't know.
You have to play around it anyway. Um, bro,
Spectrier looks freaking dangerous.
Spectrier,
this was really
then
rough for Bagelsteen
Sempra
to not have
has
him
a
slot in here.
very
This is a very, very
yeah.
good lead.
Uh,
Not really. This is kind
All
of
right, with
neutral.
the ENC plus Rillaboom into Incin plus Landorus. The Incineroar is faster than the Rillaboom. It's max speed Incineroar, which is pretty rough here. That actually changes the lead dynamic completely, right? I think Sempra's probably got to switch out here, probably like Dancy for like Torn. I don't think you can keep the Dancy in here. Um, as the fake out plus like Earth Power is a little too dangerous. I mean, you could burn Terra as well, but I think that's like a little bit like I don't think you want to do that on turn one ever really. Um,
the players notice that Instant is faster. Or I
I
guess did
mean,
Sempra notice?
yeah, okay, so yeah, he
Yeah,
pivots
you don't
out
like that
into
play if you
Torn.
don't
We
notice.
see a Sandsear that's going to bounce off and do nothing. Then we see a U-turn. Great turn one from Semper there, correctly identifying obviously that the Incineroar was a lot more of a threat than if the Rillaboom had been faster. So we see Pow here, and threatening like a big knockout on the Landorus, right? Um, depending on the instant
I
spread,
think it's Scarf.
Bleak Wind plus Sacreds could also maybe pick it up because it's faster and probably doesn't have as much bulk, right? Um,
If that Incineroar goes down, there's nothing stopping Pal from just clicking unresisted Ice Stab into the entire team.
yeah. And there's also no switch in for Ice Spinner here. So the Landorus might have to Terra. Um, we see the Archaludon
That
switch in.
switching's Arch. Yeah.
Um, however, it's going to take a lot from that Icicle Crash. Bleakman's going to come out. And Archaludon's down to below half. We see a Wisp. Okay, Fast Wisp is
Ooh,
interesting here.
nice.
Given that it's faster, I think that's pretty understandable, right?
No leftovers.
No
So
leftovers.
that's
Probably
real
AV,
nice.
I'd guess.
Yeah,
With like manual rain dance torn for like
Arcal
the Sandsear, the Wellspring, and the Arch. Um,
it's probably body press, lecture shot, some
yeah,
stab, and something else.
Arcaludon's
Snarl, and then
kind of looking like food for Spectrier here.
yeah. Spectre looks really good late game. And if Semper can position like the, oh yeah, we see the seed come out. Another Bleak Wind. Um, catches the body press. That's a pretty good call there. Party shot's going to go off into the Torn. That's not really that big a deal. With the instant off the board, Spectre now like gets like a pretty free plot, I think, into almost anything. Landorus does come out. I guess there is like enough pressure here. You don't really want to go blindly for plot. Maybe just attack the arch here with like a shadow ball, and like another bleak one. That probably gets there on the arch, if I had to guess.
that seems fine here because Spectre is
Can't get this
typically
Gale
known
on
to
its
be
own.
quite bulky, so and there's no shot it's taking out an AV arch at 40.
I mean, based on the bleak
Once
one damage, I think it's possible. Um, depending on the spreads involved. Let's see. I think like Shadow Ball probably does like 30, and then the Torn probably picks it up after. You can also just see a Tailwind protect here, position a fake out with like the hands roll next turn, and then plot that turn. And I think that's probably the line I'd go for here if I was Sempra. Um, all right, we see the Scarf Lander is revealed. Sludge Bomb does nothing. Yeah, there's like about 30% from the Shadow Ball, and then the Icy one comes out pretty big there. That's going to take a little bit off the Landorus, basically eliminate the effect of the Choice Scarf, and the Archaludon's going to go down. Good play from Sempra there. Um, Scarf Landorus is interesting there from Seraphs. I think that's like makes sense with like considering like the just clicking Sandsear turn one. I was like kind of I kind of thought it was going to be Scarf based on like the damage it did to Rillaboom on turn one. Um, I guess that makes sense with like the possible like manual rain dance, but I think this position's like really bad for Seraphs. I think Semper kind of just cleans up from here, to be honest.
Yeah, I really think you needed to Earth Power the Spectrier.
Yeah, the Spectre
Yeah,
has Terra available. It is at full HP. And the Landorus is locked into Sludge Bomb, so it can't really touch the Spectre either. Um, And then obviously the only way to
Windows
like
might be in
actually
range of
damage it
Shadow
super
Ball.
effectively is knock off from Ensign, but with the +1 defense boost and no item, that's not really going to do too much anyways. So yeah, I think this position's like really rough. I mean, it kind of just got out positioned there. Without the Arch was like the one thing like that was kind of like a savior of this matchup. Like Diancie and Turkroom now looks like completely unbeatable. um, yeah,
I'm assuming Tailwind plot from Sempra here.
yeah, I could see that.
Because there's
Sure,
not
goes
really
out
that
into
much
Torn.
damage
I don't think there's any way to damage the Spectre
off of those
significantly here. It
abilities.
might click Taunt, but I think I think you still click Plot because even if they click Taunt into you, um
It's
they didn't
possible.
do anything to you anyway. And you still
They
have
click,
like Shadow Ball
but then you
damage,
can
right?
see speed control long term if they get a high roll on Zorn, like a
I
super
could see it.
girl.
I would see a Tailwind. And a Shadow Ball comes out. That's a sensible play
Yes,
there, given it was in range, I guess. And then it's gonna take a Bleak Wind there. That does like a little bit, but the nice boost there from the Spectre should be able to like do a lot of damage in the rest of the months. Yeah, I just don't really see an out here for Seraphs, to be honest. Like now,
Just a
there's like
note
literally
for
nothing that kills the DNC.
everyday
Like,
doubles. Scarf Lando is typically naive because it carries U-turn.
oh, true, yeah,
So Shadow Ball does a lot into there.
Watch Baxby, Terra Steel, Ironhead. Lol.
Yellow's right. Whenever you see the horse, it always 6-0s on first sighting. This is a really good position for
yeah,
Sempra.
yeah. I mean, getting the burn
Gonna
on
have
the
to
power was kind of
reconsider
nice,
Spectre's.
but like, I don't know. Like, okay, we see a Terry Fairy come out,
I don't know
Draining
about
Kiss.
staying with Horn because now you just concede speed control
That's
and you
true.
lose a lot of HP.
But you don't get the speed. If the speed drop came out, that was going to be kind of rough. But I think this is like fine, right? You can just go into Deancey and click Trick Room. Like, okay, or that. I mean, this is acceptable as well. Um,
You don't know if it's covert cloak though.
you fake out the backs and you like Shadow Ball the Torn. I
Yeah.
think.
You should recover enough to be at ice shard range from Adamant and all that.
I don't even know if you're in eyesight range right now. This like Spectre set is usually pretty bulky, and then with the +1 defense, like
Yeah, but Bax quite.
interesting, honestly, to see another like Spectre usage, but like the different set this time. Um, Kind of a mon that like has not really been used like
Yeah, shard kills.
as much as like does
It's
it?
always
There's like no
been
way.
it's always been solidly on the VR, but never
Yeah, it
really
just
been
hasn't like seemed
explored
like
that much
hasn't
for
had seemed
whatever
like a
reason.
whole lot of high level play. Let's see.
Yeah,
You
one of
should
those
recover
guys
enough to
that's just down in tier 4. It's like, yeah, I could use this, and it will
um
work.
use
Okay,
the
it's like a
vibe.
roll. If you're max HP, I'm just using max HP as like a general. Like there's some bulk on this thing, but I don't like know like what it is. It's probably a roll. I would see
Cyrus
a
can
fake
bring
out
this
into the draining kiss. The instant goes
back.
down. Um, if one turn left to
Zack and
tailwind,
Torn really gonna bite Sempra here.
okay, Ice Shard
Yeah.
does come out. And I mean, this is still unlosable. Yeah, fake out. You go back into hands and you click fake out. Like, unless this is like Ironhead, Excalibur, this is like unlosable. Yeah. Um, Honestly, can even just attack with DNC. I don't really see a downside to that either. Um,
Cyrus doesn't tear it yet. I don't think. Is he? No.
Glaive Rush. With
Um,
Citrus Hands, that's interesting. And SD. And a sugar. Yeah, I never really had any
He
doubt
did
about this game, but yeah, like it's even more over now.
just wanted to show attack.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Well, that's the second Arch plus Backs Rain team that's lost today. Well, not
No, it's a perfect one. Hale lost, and this
think
is the
about
first loss for
this
Archbat.
terrific game. I'm talking about my Mickey game in EPL. Uh, really unfortunate that we didn't get to see Bagel pilot this team.
Yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, it's really rough. But we will see Sempra get a win here.
On the board.
And nice, like he'll look at this is his first like I think this is his first win in SCL. Um, so that's really good for him. I think he's like this is like a good way to like ease into the season here after like a bit of a tough loss to JRL last week. Excited to see him play going forward, and excited to hopefully see Bagel play again next week. Um, yeah, this was not even really close to be honest. Like I don't know. This is just what happens when you don't draft a doubles player. Like Seraphs has played DOU before, but not like enough to be considered like a doubles player. So
They
yeah, bit unfortunate
they
here
won
for us, like Bagels team, but Semper gets a
Birmingham
nice win here.
3-1.
Unfortunately, we didn't get to see the main event, but like yeah, Semper gets the W. We'll be back tomorrow probably for more games. Tomorrow is ESM versus QS, not ESM, Nails versus QSNS, ESM versus Akaru, and then Zern versus JRL. Various points in the day, so I'll hopefully try to stream at least two of those. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow, I guess. Yeah. Actually, wait, there's like a Mattox game that is probably soon, so
That
uh,
next game. Oh, Akaru! Akaru versus Bagel was supposed to happen soon.
yeah, we might see a sub for that as well. Um,
Bro, bro. XQ and Bagel were supposed to play at like 7:32. Why did bro have all of his what bro? There's no way. He
if
had
there is
all of
still a
his
game
games
being
right
played
now.
that
I
is
feel so
Mattox, I
bad.
will still stream it.
Probably see if Akaru's online.
Let's see. Chat say anything interesting? Let's see. But yeah, honestly, this was a pretty cool team from like Sempra here, combining like several things here. But I think it's really interesting use of DNC, right? Like not really like a full trick room structure, but just like hands plus DNC is like a solid way to like really have like a matchup into some of these like really offensive teams that can like swim the momentum in your favor. So yeah, that's an interesting team. It's a shame we didn't get to see this into like someone with more experience like playing the tier, but like um, I think the matchup, regardless of who was playing, was a little bit in Sempra's favor, to be honest. They're just
I gotta respect. I gotta respect the idea to use Diancie as a solo trick room mon over for Redraft since it's more self sufficient in that role.
right.
It won't give you the priority blocking, but it'll do Diancie things, which on this team just looks so nice to have.
Yeah,
Especially that rock typing is actually really nice here, being a good fire resistant. Because I can see this team having like small issues with Chiyu, especially with hands not being AV. I like the structuring here.
yeah, it's pretty interesting. I don't know the Eagles team. I'm assuming he built this. Actually, I mean, this could actually just be something else. I don't know. Um, I'm not. It's hard for me to see Bagel loading this to SCL. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he did build it, but like, I would have expected maybe something like a little bit different. I don't know. That's just my gut. Um, yeah, The axe is kind of interesting. I just feel like I've seen this 6 before. It's not like that crazy to me. Yo, what's up, Yellow?
Yeah.
Joined
Yeah.
after the games were over.
Well, maybe.
That game was not from the turn one. I mean, also I think that matchup wasn't particularly the best, but
The matchup was not the best in terms of player nor the team.
yeah.
The Seraph's disrespect is crazy.
I mean, like,
I don't
that's a
want to be
singles
that
player,
guy,
bro.
but I just gotta. Yeah, that's a singles player who went like 0-6 in Derby. So
Yeah, but he
they really needed Bagel to not
walked around playing the
disappear.
best player in each
Wait.
individual tier.
But he what?
Yeah,
You say he what?
he slotted into ESM, then against my team, he slotted into QSNS and DPP, and I think he did that
And
for every other team.
well, um, you know, I just don't like. Then he's just not this good. Then still, like I think then this is fair because I've never lost him. I'd imagine Aragon has never lost him or them. I don't actually know the pronouns. But yeah, I'm not too high on Seraphs personally. I hope the stream isn't on. I'm not trying to talk shit
This stream is
just to
on,
talk shit.
but it's
Okay,
fine.
Well,
apparently
Seraphs, I apologize.
Aparo rescheduled the game.
Oh, GG.
Um,
I'm sad.
Seraphs, if you see this, I apologize for publicly announcing I don't. You're good.
I feel like Sarah's beat me in something, but I can't remember what it was, and I don't think I was trying. Actually, I don't even know. I can't even
That's
remember
what
anymore, bro. I can't lie.
Played too many tour games.
like they're not SCL level in doubles, but they're definitely
I
they're
mean, yeah,
definitely DPL
there's some
level.
experience with the tier, yeah. Like
Like
it's just not. I'm not trying to be like disrespectful or anything. It's just like a fact. You did not drafted like a second doubles player on that team, and that was something that we all kind of like faulted the managers for in their draft. And so I mean, it's not. It's literally just like the one being wrong tier is Seraphs, right? Like you shouldn't be expected to like win a game like this against like a pretty elite like PGC and doubles player, right? Um, and it kind of just went about as expected. IMO. Um,
This was the sacrifice to keep the bagel
Smudge
record.
VM'd Karu and asked if he could play Bagel tomorrow. Play tomorrow to give Bagel a chance to properly reschedule. Karu was chilling with it.
okay, fair enough.
So yeah, we're not gonna get our Nadex game.
Yeah, so no Natex and no DU. I know y'all hate DU, but there's a
I
lot
wouldn't
of
watch
gaming
any of
this
that shit
No,
time.
I would
anyway.
have watched that game. Bro, I would have watched it. It's a finals match.
Yeah, man. Bagel versus XQ is the banger. But
Two great players
yeah.
playing in a terrible tier is still playing in a terrible tier that does not warrant my time.
It's you're such a hater.
It's not that bad. I think like DU is like pretty watchable right now. I probably would have streamed it if I didn't have anything else to stream since like I already got it set up. But yeah, I guess that's kind of an anticlimactic end of the stream. But thank you everybody for watching, and we will see you tomorrow.